comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here from a Funko Popcast, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop that at least Funko's released so far as of this video. Of course, if you're watching this, let's say a month or two after, maybe even a year after, there could be more Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pops. So the categories from worst to best in today's video are going to be game over, could have been better, not bad, really good, and gotta go fast. So let's move on over and let's rank every Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop.
Alright, so here we go. Every Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop released so far, which in today's video there are 19 of them. So kicking off with the very first Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop being the first ever Sonic. And this is gonna go right into game over right off the bat, just because it is not the greatest looking pop. Like, it is so bad for its time. I mean, it was made in 2012, so it was kind of in that period where Funko Pops didn't really look the greatest at all, but there was even some pops that were made before this that actually looked pretty decent compared to this pop, which is why it's going under game over. Then we got the original Tails, which this is also going under game over, but it's actually going to go in front of Sonic because I do think that Tails actually looks pretty decent compared to the Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if it's because the Sonic looks weird with the white eyes, but at the same time, I think the Sonic would look weird with black eyes, so maybe white was the right choice. But with Tails, there's once again something that looks weird with Tails. I think both of these pops here kind of look like those like ceramic pieces that you have in your household, and if you knock it over and it falls on your floor, then it smashes into a billion pieces. That's what I kind of think this looks like, which is why it is under the game over category. Now we are on the original Knuckles pop. Hopefully there's another one coming out soon, and that's gonna go under not bad. Even though it came out at the same time as these original Sonic the Hedgehog pops with Tails and Sonic themselves, I actually do think that essentially this Knuckles is not bad, especially for the time that it was made. Unfortunately, I can't say it's really good or gotta go fast, considering that Knuckles is my favorite character in the entire Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, but just the overall Funko Pop design itself is in the not bad category, and I'm sure that a future one that could be made would be under really good or gotta go fast. Then we got ourselves the common Sonic with ring, which this is also going to go under not bad, but it's going to go right beside Knuckles. Main reason is because, of course, first of all, we have a way better Sonic mold than the original one. It's all right that they did the idea of having the ring, because I don't think they would put the ring as its separate pop, but I do think it's not bad of a variant of Sonic the Hedgehog, to be honest. Then we got the glow-in-the-dark variant of that same pop, which this is going to go under could have been better. The reason for that being is that I don't think we necessarily needed a glow-in-the-dark variant of Sonic the Hedgehog, especially Sonic the Hedgehog with the ring. I don't know, I just feel like they could have done something else with a variant of Sonic rather than just him with the ring, or especially him with the ring and then a specification. Then we have the metallic variant of the Sonic with ring, which this is going to go beside the common one under not bad. Reason being is that although it's almost kind of as bad as the glow-in-the-dark variant, I think what makes up for this metallic pop is how decently nice the blue is compared to the other two pops, and the fact that it is a part of a sweet Pop and Tea bundle where you have a sweet box in the shape of an arcade box, and also the shirt is pretty decent also. Then we got the Sonic with the Chaos Emerald, which I'm going to put this in between the Sonic with ring and Knuckles in not bad. Reason being is that I feel like this may be one of the better Sonic pops overall. I do like it better than the rings. It definitely makes sense because throughout the video game series of Sonic the Hedgehog, you do have to collect the Chaos Emeralds, and I think it's cool that they used a Chaos Emerald, especially a green one, that really pops out with that blue fur of Sonic the Hedgehog. Then we got ourselves the Shadow the Hedgehog, which I'm going to put this in between the Sonic with the Emerald and the Knuckles. Reason being is because Shadow is a pretty decent character. I don't know him all that well because I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2, but I do know that a lot of people do enjoy the character of Shadow the Hedgehog, and I think the overall pose is really cool, especially better than the Sonics that we have here, but it's lower than Knuckles only for a personal reason because I do like the character of Knuckles better than I do like of Shadow. Then we got ourselves the E3 2018 limited to 1500 piece Super Shadow, which this is going to go in front of the original Shadow, mainly because I kind of like the colorway of yellow and red better than black and red, and I think it's a really cool idea, except the fact that I feel like they should have added maybe a base where he's kind of going super and maybe make a glow in the dark in order for it to actually be cool enough to actually collect, in my opinion, as terms to a limited piece pop. If they would have made this like a normal exclusive, then that would have been cool, but then make a limited piece glow in the dark pop, then that would have been sweet. But I feel like in this case it's not bad because I think they should have done better, especially in Superpose. Then we got ourselves Dr. Eggman, which this is going to go under really good. I think the overall design of this Dr. Eggman pop is really great with the way that they did the mustache, especially the goggles with the eyes. The pose is really good also. It makes it really menacing. I think also the hands are different, like one's open and one's closed if I'm not mistaken, and it's overall a really cool pop. I think what would have been better with this pop is if there was something added to it. I don't exactly know what, like maybe if it was a Pop Rides with one of his like hovercrafts, but I just think that it's under really good, but I don't think it's under gotta go fast. Then we got ourselves Super Sonic, which I'm gonna put this under, where am I putting this? I'm putting it under could have been better, but at the beginning, mainly because all it is, in my opinion, is that it's just the same body as the Sonic with the ring, except it's a repaint, but they did slightly change the head sculpt to this Sonic the Hedgehog pop, and I felt like, once again, it should have been glow in the dark, and there should have been something added to it, like a base, especially because it's in super form. Otherwise, I don't see this being higher than could have been better. Then we got ourselves the Hot Topic exclusive Shadow with Chao, which this is going to go in between the two Sonics here, mainly because I do like the Sonic with the Emerald better than the Shadow with the Chao, even though it is pretty cool that we have a Chao pop essentially as a little pop and buddy bundle. However, I don't know what it is really. It's not bad of a pop. I feel like this was a weird variant to do with Shadow. I feel like there could have been something that they would have done else besides, of course, they did do the Super Shadow, but like I felt like this could have been actually the pop that they made that was a limited piece count, because I feel like not a lot of people, unless you're a really hardcore Sonic the Hedgehog fan, would actually want in your collection. Then we have the San Diego Comic-Con 2020 exclusive Super Tails and Super Silver. I'm actually going to put this under really good. I was thinking not bad at the beginning, but I think it's a really good 2-pack, mainly because the tails is excellent and how you have the tails kind of essentially in midway of flying there, and even the overall design of Silver is pretty cool in this case. And there's a point that I do want to bring up, but I'm actually going to save for this week's podcast that releases that involves this pop. So stay tuned for the podcast this upcoming Friday to find out what my further opinion about this pop is. Then we got ourselves the classic Sonic pop, which this is going to go in front of Eggman in really good. All right, I'll just switch that up there. There we go. Reason being is because I love that they did this idea for Sonic and how he's running. They could have really messed up that like red circle there for essentially his feet for when he's running, but it turned out really well in how nice and translucent it is so that you can actually still see the feet through the red circles essentially, and even the nice shade of blue that's in this pop is really, really cool, to be honest. Then we have the flocked variant that was a Funko Shop exclusive for that, and that is going to be the first pop that goes under Gotta Go Fast. I think that the blue turned out really excellent with this Funko Pop, that nice royal blue color, and it's still essentially the same thing where you have kind of like that translucent effect with the red circles for his feet for when he's running, and I think it's really, really cool. And especially on top of the pop overall, the box is really cool because I think the outside of the box is actually got Green Hill Zone as the design, which I think is really, really cool, to be honest. Then we got ourselves Silver the Hedgehog, the common. I'm going to put this in between Super Shadow and Knuckles, mainly because I do like the way that the mold of Silver is, especially with like the spiky hair on top and even the cool pose and designs with like the blue circles in his hands, and his overall design is really cool. Then we got ourselves the Hot Topic exclusive Glow in the Dark Silver, which this is going to go in front of that 2-pack in really good. I think that this silver looks really cool glow in the dark. I've seen many videos and many photos of this pop being glow in the dark and using that black light to essentially charge it up, and it looks really nice, especially because white is kind of like a hit or miss as terms to whenever you put a black light to it and try to charge up that color. I know some of the best colors are like green and yellow, and then like some of the worst colors are like those darker colors, like maybe like a blue and a purple. But white is kind of that hit or miss. It's in the middle of, you don't know on some pops whether it's going to be a great glow or it's going to be a terrible glow. But in this case, from what I've seen, the glow is excellent on this pop, which is why it's under really good. And then we got ourselves the Target Con 2021 exclusive Flock Tails, which I am going to put this in front of Silver. Main reason is because I feel like this pop is, first of all, a huge upgrade compared to the original Tails that's in the Game Over section. It is such a great vibrance of color, even though that kind of didn't make sense, the words I just used there, but you guys get what I'm trying to say, where the colors are super vibrant and they look really well in flocked form. And just even the pose in general, it's kind of simple, but it's effective. It would have been cool if they kind of did it like what they did with the Super Tails, where it's kind of the one tail to the one side and the tail to the other side. But for what we got right now, it is a really cool pop, and definitely better, way better than the original Tails, and slightly better than the Super Tails. And the last pop to discuss about in this video is the EB Games / GameStop exclusive Sonic the Hedgehog 2 pop game covers, which this is actually gonna go right at the beginning of Gotta Go Fast. Gotta end strong right there with this, and that is because of the fact that, first of all, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, often regarded as the greatest game of the franchise, and it was a great choice for Funko to use that game covers instead of, let's say, Sonic 1, Sonic 3, maybe even like Sonic Adventure 2. But the game cover here is super iconic with the way that Eggman is looking over the number 2, and you got Sonic and Tails on that cover. Yes, the classic Sonic, or not even really classic Sonic, but the Sonic pop that they used here is a little plain, but it's the cover that makes up for it. And not only that, with this, if you guys didn't know, and a huge reason why this is under the number 1 spot essentially of this ranking list is because of the fact that there are actually alternate covers. You got the black and gray checkered one that you see on your screen right now, and then there's actually a different colorway that you can get internationally. So I feel like a lot of collectors will not only get the normal version, but they want to get the alternate version too, because both of the covers are really cool. So that's why I think that's on the top spot of this ranking list. So that's it, everyone. That is every Sonic the Hedgehog Funko Pop released thus far. Like I mentioned, in case San Diego Comic-Con 2021 exclusives have already been announced as this gets released, and the fact that there may have been a Sonic the Hedgehog exclusive pop that obviously wasn't a part of this list because of me recording this in advance, and especially depending on when you are viewing this video, whether it's a couple months down the line or even a year down the line, we will do a part 2 eventually, catching up on some of those missed Sonic the Hedgehog pops.
Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know, do you agree or disagree with my ranking list for today? And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.